is there, Alex? I could just mute Discord, couldn't I? With that? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll just assume it's always on.
Do you want to talk about, could you cover the part where we talk about like that it's friendly now because...
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, cool. You break in the middle actually for me. Is it okay for you,
Yeah.
Copper?
Yeah.
Okay, just letting you know that Alex breaks a little bit for me, so if you can hear him perfectly, that's great. So,
Are you going to? Yep.
yeah, just gonna hear to them. Can you hear me better now?
I think it's still quality. Still.
What do I sound better to you?
There you go, mate. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Sam. All this
Sounds good.
cool stuff in there.
La 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 la.
How's that, Alex?
Cool. Very nice.
5 seconds remaining. Ball on the blue side. It's
Dixon.
not gonna happen. STMC Gold take the grand final.
Because with live sport cancelled and footy fields deserted, there's never been a better time to be a gamer.
Second attempt, but no boost to fall through. He's trying desperately to get another touch, but he just cannot get there. And with 5 seconds remaining, that could have been the last attempt. Colt's going to get one more goal in. And STMC Gold take game number 1 with that goal right there. Granted, we still...
Playing online games in a school uniform is now the next big thing.
Oh, so they can't hear us?
Let me turn right now. It's good.
Oh, okay, that's
He
good.
is now in a position. The C4 comes out, melts out. Lightning can't get the follow-up frag.
This is the world of esports, aka sporting comps played via online games.
Do you need this tablet here?
Thank you.
Thanks, Danielle. Ow. It's very high pressure grand final here. Pretend it's normal.
Pretend it's normal. Okay.
Don't mention that it's
But
a
what if
friendly.
they win?
Yeah, we'll just pretend. We'll just act normal. That's right.
What if Moston wins though? Okay.
If
That's
they win.
perfect too.
Yeah.
Yeah? This is so cool. Actually. This was when First Strike. This is the trailer for First Strike. Right. I haven't watched it now.
Let me show you how the boss does it.
Thanks, Steve.
We put in work.
opening?
See ya.
What?
You're opening.
Yeah. Is it right after this ends? Okay. Yep.
Someone in chat said comms are active.
Time for the fireworks. Fire in the hole.
A very lovely evening to those watching. My name is Vante Barwal and I will be one of your casters today. I am joined today by Kopo, who is my newest friend, a very accomplished Valorant player, and he will be my co-caster today. Today is a very special day here at XP Esports because this is the launch of the very first national pre-season Valorant competition. So it is an exciting day indeed, and I'll let Kopo lead the way and I'll tell you a little bit more about how the teams are coming together, how the competition's going to go about. Lead the way.
Thanks, Ben. Coppo, how you going, guys? So today's the start of a 4-week event we got here from a few schools around the country. So this is the start of XP's Season 3 here, and we're going to see a game between TSS and Marsden.
Yep. So that's the Southport school representing Gold Coast and Marsden representing Logan City. So it's a bit of a rivalry over here. Very excited for both the teams, but Marsden has been a trailblazer here at XP for the last season. They've won a lot of competitions, including they've won the Season 2 Rocket League State Championship, and they've been the national runners-up for the Rainbow Six Siege League as well.
Those Rocket League skills are really going to transfer over to Valorant.
You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
He's a big Rocket League fan. So let's talk a little bit about it today. Marsden versus TSS.
So normal rules, they got to win by 2. Otherwise, it's first to 13 in the standard 24-round format.
That's right. So if one team wins 2 rounds, then that's the end of it. If they don't, then we'll have a third game.
We got a best of 3 series here, so the winning team has to win 2 games, and it should be good. We've got we're not going to be playing the new map today because it's only just come out.
Yep.
We've got Ascent, Split, Haven, and Bind up for offer.
Yep.
So the teams are going to be playing every map but one today. We'll see what they don't want to play.
Yeah, I hope it's split low-key, but we all have our preferences. Yeah, so that's going to be pretty exciting. Am I missing anything that I had to say? Nope. So there are 12 teams altogether, starting with the 2 that we're talking about right now. That's Marsden and TSS, and best of 3. We've spoken about that already. And every Wednesday at 4:20 starting today. So today's the launch, which is why we are so excited.
Yeah, keen to get into the games.
Yep. Talking a little bit about like the new things that have come out as well. Did you check out the new patch?
Oh, the new character. Yeah, the new character.
What do you think about her? Yeah, Sky. She's Australian.
Yeah, she's looking like a bit of a mashup of heroes. She's got abilities that mirror Reyna. So, her flash, which goes out ahead of you. And she's got some abilities like Sage, so she's able to heal the team. She can't heal herself, though.
Yep. So she's got intel, she's got healing, she's got
everything.
Flashes?
Yeah, she's got flashes, so she's really
she's a mix of very
dynamic hero that can get a lot done on the map. It'll be fun to play her at least.
Absolutely.
Especially.
Have you had a chance to have a look at Icebox, the new map, by any chance?
I've had a quick look at it. I've seen a few videos of it, but it's a lot different once you actually get in game and get able to have a go there.
Yep. And the recent patch has been pretty good as well. The AWP finally got nerfed.
Yeah, it's good to see a bit of a movement nerf, so you can't just jump around and go crazy with it yet. And especially with that price change, that extra $500 doesn't sound like
makes a lot of difference.
Yeah,
though.
It makes it really hard to get in game. Yes, you can sometimes buy it, but you'll be left with no armor, which is it's a big difference maker in this game.
Yep, I'm also excited about the fact that Venom got a buff because she was pretty. Viper. Venom, I'm like...
I'm telling you what's going to happen. So Viper's going to keep getting buffed, and she's going to get to the point where she's so strong she's going to get nerfed. I think people are sleeping on Viper a bit.
Yeah, definitely. Don't see her as much as you see Jet or Phoenix or who else do you see everywhere? Cypher, you see
to be
Sova
fair,
everywhere.
yeah, Scythe is one of the most common played heroes at the highest level,
Yeah.
and even Sage,
So-
even after all the nerfs.
Definitely keen to see what both the teams are going to play today.
Looks like we've got our Twitch chat here supporting the Cyber Shark so far. So we get into the ban and the picking phase. So we've had TSS pick Haven first, and Marsden are following up with Split, and the decider is going to be on Bind. So they've chosen not to play Ascent, leaving me a little sad, but
Leaving me a bit sad as well, seeing Split over there.
yeah, it should be good going into Haven though. So Haven's niche is that it's got 3 bomb sites, so I'm really keen to get onto that map and see how it goes.
The thing about Split is it has a lot of tight corners. It can, which is why I find it a bit difficult. You know, it works out pretty well if you have a shotgun and you're waiting around for someone to just pop in.
And the height difference on the map is also what makes it really hard. There's a lot of
Verticality in the map.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And
We are just about to begin.
yeah, we should be
Just waiting for the parties to get ready.
getting into the picking phase here.
Yeah, I feel like it's so exciting to see high schools come together to play esports. Finally, as I was growing up, my parents would be like, no video games for you. And I come from India as well, so now it's nice. People are finally realizing the benefits of esports, the benefits
It'd
of
be
kids
cool to
playing.
start seeing some rivalries between these teams, and it doesn't have to just be regional anymore. The power of the internet.
Absolutely.
You can compete with teams all across Australia.
I think I was watching a video which Marston had done an interview, and they were talking about how some of the most shy students actually became more confident after playing video games, after winning an esports championship. So yeah, definitely got a lot of perks. People get better with the communication
Yeah, some of the skills do transfer over into your life. That ability to work together as a team and
Become
achieve
leaders.
a goal. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You really got to think about what you're trying to achieve when you play.
And it is $1 billion industry at the end of the day.
Yeah, there's a lot of it's good fun as well. So
Yeah.
it's just fun to get in there and have some fun, play some games.
It's I like how Valorant very different yet similar to Counter-Strike and Overwatch. It's definitely very you've got the abilities over there, you've got an aim-heavy game at the same time. You come from a Counter-Strike background and I come from an Overwatch background, so what do you think are some of the things that you see differently in Valorant?
Well, Valorant's sort of a mix of, like you said, Counter-Strike and Overwatch, but it carries a lot more of the mechanical... Oh, and we're straight into the game here.
Ooh,
We've missed the picking phase here, so we've got Arrays, Cypher, Omen, Sova and Reyna versus quite a similar team here. All they've done is substitute a... what is it here? A Sova for a Jet on the other team.
Okay. Interesting. Contrarily, the defenders... Not
I think we've got Marsden here on with the Jet, and we've got Cyber Sharks with the Sova. So Cyber Sharks are starting defending here, and looks like we're looking for an A push out of Marsden as we get stuck into the game here.
teams. That's already first blood, second blood.
And
both the
Remorse
Reynas from
opening
both
up
the
the trade
teams.
there. Because it looks like the teams are just going to slow it down now. It's a 4v4, so slightly favouring the attacking team as another trade comes out, leaving him in a 3v3. Reyna trying to make her way under side here.
The stun race goes behind the boxes. Let's see who gets the better end of this. And down goes Raze.
He's checking the wrong spot here. The defenders, they've got to protect against the 3v1, and they will. Remorse picking up the 3k.
That's the first round won by TSS Cybersharks. Pretty quickly. They have the upper hand on the economy now. They can purchase better guns, which is really important in this game, because if you have the better guns, you're most likely to win a round.
So we should be... We're seeing a force from... both teams just buying actually quite light here. Team Cybersharks not looking to take advantage of the money that they're ahead there and trying to just get by on some pistols.
What do you say? Are they underestimating their opponents, or do you think they're just trying to play it safe?
It's risky,
Yeah.
and it can pay off, but you know sometimes you need to secure rounds more than you need the economy.
Definitely. 3 players just heading towards one same direction.
Another trade coming out, and that's the pistol v pistol there. Doesn't have the firepower to take out more than one.
I think it's going to be an A push. Reyna and the Rays going in first.
My ult's not ready.
This Reyna looking to make an entry, but they don't have a lot of abilities. They're on quite a light buy here with only the Deagles.
Oh.
But the Ghosts are able to secure 2 kills there, turn it into a 4v2. And the Rays for the Sharks has found the last 2. He's going in on them. There's not a single automatic gun on this playing field right now.
Very cool for Altaria. Has been playing really well this whole match.
In the 2 rounds that have
In
happened.
the 2 rounds. Whole match 4 now. Let's see what the teams are buying this round.
And the Sharkies have they've picked themselves up that second round, which should really secure
Sama goes
their
straight
economy
for
there.
for the Marshall. Marshall, is that? The
No,
AWP?
no, that's the AWP.
That's the AWP, straight up for the
That's
AWP.
one of the advantages of only buying a pistol in that first round. They're able to buy an AWP on the second round, but I'd like to see them maybe buy a few more guns on that first one. But it's going to work out for them. They've got a good buy here.
There.
We'll chuck this on the attacking team. They're looking like for a C hit here. Trying to use those Vandals to get a long-range pick.
Let's see, it is best to have snipers. People with snipers usually have the advantage since it's such a long little hallway over there.
Solomon's got this.
Gets
He's got the
sniped right in the
Guardian
head.
out, but he's looked away. That's some timing from him there. Really unfortunate.
Just Omen waiting over here from Marston.
They're
Playing
ready.
it really safe.
They're ready for the push, but they still die to the push there.
That's a quick death.
The Sharks just pinning them down in their spawn there.
Unfortunate for Marston over here.
That's a 3rd round for the defenders. We should be seeing an eco out of Marsden here, but you never quite know.
Yep.
Looking like just a light by a couple Deagles. Good to see the Omen joining the team on the light buy.
Seems like it's going to be a B push. 2 of them going towards C.
Right now they just need a couple picks and to drop some money. Try not to let that lead stack too far ahead. Thomas looking for some warbangs with that up there. I think he's found one so far.
No one's dead yet. Only a few hits on the Reyna for Cyber Sharks and a little bit for the Jet on Marston.
We've got a lot of map control here, the Sharks. With the traps on the Cypher. It's looking like a hard push for Marsden here.
They're still playing it quite safe.
Thomas got that C site locked down.
Jet going in with a spike right after Reyna. Watching each other's backs. No one to watch the front though.
It'd be good to see this this Has fella just ADSing just a little bit less. ADS standing for aim down sight. As it just lowers your
30
fire rate a
seconds
little.
left.
Oh, and he gets shot
Makes you
right on
lose
the
those fights. Yeah, trying to get the bomb down. No cover from his team.
B is definitely a very tricky spot to plant or defuse.
Yeah, you typically don't want to try and plant there because you tend
You're
to die.
exposed from all sides.
Yeah,
As we can very clearly see over here, and the defenders win yet again. Going to 4-0. But we're not gonna say that things look great for TSS or for Marston at this point, because from whatever I watch for this game, sometimes things take a reverse sweep and just the unexpected happens in Valorant, so you never know.
you could see there. They gave the B site to Marsden for free. They let them on, but then they just got suffocated out with no smokes and util. We're going to see the 5th round start here.
Yep.
Marsden really needed to kick themselves into gear.
They all seem really in together this time. The locations have been revealed. Soazelt gets the jet.
Sova able to find one, but instantly traded. Solomon making work there. Two entries into this A site.
Our spike's down.
And Alteria finding another 2 back. Instantly turning it around for...
Solomon's playing really well for now.
yeah, crispy headshot there through the bottom of
Through
the
the
floor.
wall as well.
I have the spike.
Puts him in a 2v2. And he's still got the ultimate up to help him out.
They're waiting for them. I would be very careful. Yep, that was expected.
Thomas with the AWP.
How is he gonna get the spike? That's definitely the question over here.
Using his abilities well there to stop the opposing team. And
He grabs the spike and is rotating now. To B or to C, let's see.
he's tricked us all. He's going back into A, but the Sharks aren't biting. They've
30
still got 2
seconds
on
left.
this site, even without the bomb.
This does not look like it's gonna turn out too well for Marston.
That's right, we've seen the rotate.
Oh!
It's turned into 2 1v1s, and he's got an opportunity here.
Cypher now knows that it's a 1v1. And it's another win for TSS Sharks.
Floggy's just destroying him in that battle there. Bill just holding that shift key a little too much. So he, what I mean by holding that shift key was he was walking when he peaked. It was just a little bit too slow and predictable.
Yep.
Loses that 1v1.
From my times playing with you as well, Kopo, this is something that you tell me very often.
Yep.
So you're definitely one for the analytics over here.
That's 5 in a row here for the Sharks. Then they're looking deadly. They're getting aggressive and defensive and getting a lot more map control.
Cypher's really great at defending just 1 point by himself since he has so much ability to gather intel.
Yeah, that's that map control I'm talking about. You have control of garage and long here without even having to look. We'll have a look what Solomon got. He's been deadly on these entries so far. Speaking of though, Bill firing back.
I do have a tendency to root for the underdog, so I am.
Solomon
Hoping Solomon
into that side again,
Oh,
but
no.
Thomas.
Great play by TSS Cybershocks.
Yeah, Thomas is really making this AWP work.
Just headshots after headshots.
He finds the leg. He's left the raise really low there. Let's have a look. The 1v2 situation. This is going to be tough for him. And Remorse gets the running fleet.
That's almost half of the first half. And the defenders win yet again.
You know, it is very common to see the defenders lock out this map though, so, you know, you can't...
Things might change.
Yeah, you can't call it too early. You only need 2 to 4 rounds to be
Really
in
go
with a
back.
chance. Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. Turn things around.
Team looking like they want to push towards A again here. Them all setting up.
After how many times, according to you, does one need to stop pushing one side and go to another one?
Oh,
It's all mind games at the end of the day.
yeah, it really is, especially on this map. You can switch between the sites very easily. Especially with there being 3. Solomon, again, he's deadly on the entry, but so is
Amazing
Remorse.
recoil control as well.
Yeah, that Phantom, really making it easy as well. But
Altaria trying to...
this Sharks team is just pinstering him in the map. They can't go anywhere. It is an anti-eco though, so we'll be going into the 8th round with a bye for the Marsden team here.
Yep. The odds were stacked against them from the very beginning.
Really wanting to hit this A side here.
I feel like they might be doing a B push this time.
Yeah, trying again. Hopefully we see some smokes up on the site to help them out.
B is very tricky, like we already said. This might be... It could be a Cypher versus Cypher on C, but...
Tyria trying to make it happen through smoke there. Keep the eyes on Solomon. He's been deadly on these entries.
Cutting their vision.
Just playing patiently.
He's not holding back, and he finds one. He can
Not
heal
to
up off that.
Soul.
One enemy remaining.
Not looking good again for Marsden. Altieri is just running through him now. He knows roughly where the last one is. Is he going to look to his right?
A little too slow.
He
over
is.
there.
He's going to run out of bullets.
Solomon, will he solo carry? Unfortunately not.
It'd be good to see Solomon use some of his abilities there. He definitely had the opportunity to heal or get away.
Yeah, he's not been using his abilities as much as he should,
Yeah,
but
just-
his aim is on point and his sense of where people might be hiding.
It is one of the hardest characters to use the abilities well, though.
Reina, would you say so?
Yeah, due to very timing reliant. So you only have limited time to use the abilities.
I do know that in lower ranks, if there's a Reina against you, she's going to dominate pretty much
Well-
all the time.
Well, and with the way the hero's balanced, she has to get a kill to be deadly, unlike other heroes.
Exactly.
And on top of that,
If she gets one kill, then you better run
yeah,
away.
yeah, she's a very snowbally sort of hero. So looking towards this A side
So,
again.
like we spoke about the Reina ult, the hit fire rate also increases with her ult. So
Yeah, Marsden's on here.
Oh,
Was a 5v3.
That
They
was
lock
a
it down. Marsden finding the first
very
round.
quick win.
And it looks like Raze is just going to get his ult there as well. Well played from him, getting that
Well
bomb
played
down.
indeed.
Big round from Marsden. They just need to take a bit of this momentum now. We've got the Twitch chat here talking about how good Remorse is. He's also been playing pretty good here. Well, you haven't mentioned it. But he's a gun on this Reina.
Definitely.
Often getting the entry frags or the opening trade.
Everyone waiting.
We'll see if
slowly,
Solomon does his
slowly.
infamous hold W up mid.
Yet
he's-
again, a V push
Cutting their vision.
might prove deadly for either the sides.
Not checking his corners there, but instantly traded out by Bill.
One enemy remaining.
But again, this B site, sort of a...
Will Omen be able to carry this for Marston? Seems a bit unlikely, but you know,
He gets one.
gets one.
Can't make it work.
Good
though.
effort nonetheless.
That B site, just a bit of a... bit like shooting fish in a barrel you saw. They get onto the site and then they can't really do much. There's nowhere to hide. They're just stuck.
Yep.
Mr. BWBB here on the race. He's also been doing good. The duelists for each team really really showing why they play duelists.
They can be more aggressive. Just
Yeah, it really helps them get into the fight here.
they're the lesser of the team players if you think about it.
I'd also like to see an ult from Rogue here. He's had it for a few rounds now.
Perhaps looking for the best occasion to use it. But there is such a thing as holding your ult for too long.
Unfortunate there. Wrong gun for that battle. Takes it to 10-1 for Team TSS Cyber Sharks, who are looking especially dominant right now
They are.
on this defense side of Haven.
This is the last round before the swap, and then the defenders become the attackers and the attackers become the defenders, which might change the game altogether, but we shall find out soon enough.
Marsden really need this round if they want a chance here. And they've managed to squeeze out a comparable buy here, with even an op on the Jet. And again, like we talked about, that no armor, he's able to buy it, but no armor there. He should...
That's interesting.
Looking like they want to hit towards C here, Team Marsden, who are already a man down that op. Taking one of them out for free. Is that Ray's
Where's
ultimate
that
we were
rocket
talking
launcher going to go?
about? Thomas gets traded out after 2.
Unfortunate, couldn't handle the bot and the raise at the same time. Defenders win yet again, and
That's
they've got...
It's another quick round. It's 11-1. That's half time.
Yep, they've certainly
Switching sides.
dominated the first half of this match. And I'm hopeful for Marston. I'm not gonna stop hoping.
No, I believe in them. The 11-1. I've definitely seen it happen before, but it's pretty rare. It's going to have to be something special. Very similar between the teams here. Just the Omens opting to buy armor here. Everyone else has got an upgraded pistol.
Jet going for the Frenzy over there. Frenzy's a pretty cute gun. It fires really quickly, but it's very short range.
I think that's all it's good for, looking cute. I'd much prefer the Ghost for the extra $100.
Yep.
Or the Classic. The Sharks here not messing around. Running straight to this A site. We'll see who finds the first pick. Draws blood. It's a
Cypher goes
picks.
down. The bomb goes up to heaven. Doesn't get anyone though.
Spike planted.
Good to see this team not messing around when it comes to planting the bomb.
Very quick reaction there by Alperia. Just quickly hides behind the corner. Amazing
He finds a couple more.
reaction time.
Takes it to match point for Team TSS Cyber Sharks, who are looking so strong right now.
Match point.
This might be the end of it if TSS Cyber Sharks win this one. Since it's 1st to 13 that wins, we shall see. It'll be a very difficult comeback at this point for Marsden to make.
We're looking like this is going to be a split C from Team Cyber Sharks.
Marsden really know that they can't mess this up.
Cutting their vision.
Solomon
Poor Solomon dies first.
really shouldn't be sending his life out there, and 3 already gone for Marsden.
I think this might be a quick match again.
Oh, don't talk too soon, Vin. Never know what can happen.
Planted.
Definitely.
Bill focused on the wrong site though. Really going to have to get moving. Some average guns from him as well.
Right.
And that'll
They
be
both
it.
die around the same
13-1.
time.
Attacker
And that's a
win.
win for TSS Cyber Sharks. Dominated incredibly this match.
Unfortunate for Team Marsden there, going down 13-1. But I'm pretty sure that was the pick for TSS Cyber Sharks. So now we're on to Marsden's map.
Which
Might
is
be able
split.
to see a bit more of a fight.
Sometimes maps do make a lot of difference. You never know.
We're not able to see the details there to see exactly how everyone performed. It's not coming up there. But it was good to see them performing there.
Definitely. It's funny to see yourself on the screen sometimes. You're like, concentrated looking at a screen. So yeah, what did you think about that match? It was quite unfortunate for Marsden, but then yet again, this is a friendly. And
TSS Cyber Sharks, honestly, they just had the better map control.
yeah.
You saw they were pushing when it mattered, and they were holding when it also mattered. You know.
Yep, Marsden did have a very good Reyna.
Yeah, their Reyna was doing really good, but again, that map control, like you saw them, they were pinstering him on certain parts of the map, like that B site, they were working together to really go in and control that part of the map together, or,
Yep.
pushing A short and A long together, that teamwork really making the difference there for our first map.
Yep. I wonder what the next map is going to be. It's going to be Split.
So this is Marsden's pick here, so maybe a couple sneaky strats from them even. A couple site takes
Maybe
we might
a
see.
shorty. Shorty.
Very strong on this map. Yeah, we'll just get stuck straight into this one, I reckon. And we'll see how it goes. We'll just make sure...
We're not going to give them a chance to rest just yet.
We'll make sure all the teams are ready. We'll keep them warmed up. Are you hoping to see any specific heroes on this split map here?
Well, you know me. I started playing this game on Breach, and I was very excited to learn him, but I did not learn him too well at all, because turns out he's not a good starter hero. Then I had to switch to Phoenix. But still, I do definitely love watching a good Breach play, because he's an initiator, and his abilities are really cool. They go through walls, His fault line, his ultimate
Especially
is
on
really
a map
strong.
like Split, he can be really strong
Because of the tight spots.
yeah, and the changes in verticality in the map as well really come through into Breach's favour.
So yeah, that's definitely the hero, the agent that I am looking to.
I'd like to see a Killjoy. That's what I want to see from these teams.
Killjoy.
Yeah, I want to see a Killjoy pick. You know, something a bit different.
Haven't yet formed an opinion about Killjoy for some reason. Some people are like, oh, her bot is so annoying, and the other people are like, oh, nah, I don't really like playing her.
Yeah, her bot is really annoying. Do you know the annoying part about the bot?
What is
It's
it?
the movement slow. The movement slow isn't enjoyable.
Definitely, but that's like pretty much with any damage that is caused in this game.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
moment you have damage, your movement slows down.
That's
so-
tactical shooters for you, yep.
Yep. I
Tagging
come
it.
from an Overwatch background, so this was new for me when I started. Well, the teams seem to be ready, and we'll be starting very, very soon.
I think we'll still see a couple Rainers. Rainers being strong on both Haven and Split.
Yep.
As we saw in that first map.
I'm quite certain Split is supposed to be based in Japan. It's a very corporate-looking area.
Wouldn't you say that's Haven with all the temples?
No, that Haven is supposed to be Myanmar, Bhutan, if I'm not wrong. Haven's supposed to be Bhutan. Morocco is Bind, because that's where Cypher's from.
Well, you've got the lore. I've got the gameplay then. How about that?
And quite certain that Split is Japan. And what's the other one? Scent is Venice.
Oh.
Very Venetian.
Oh, I like that.
Design. Yeah.
Oh, it is because it's got the gelato stand.
That's
Bit of
right.
lore from you here, from Vin. Thanks, Vin.
You're welcome. Lore is something that I love, but as someone from an RPG background, and then I moved into esports quite late in life. Yeah, it's quite cute if you pay attention to how the agents interact with each other as well.
Yeah,
Especially
even in
Jet
game,
and
the
Phoenix.
the voice chatting, the voice messages between them in game are very funny.
I really like Jet's personality. She's very spunky. She's very confident.
It's amazing the amount of effort that the developers of this game have put towards developing that interaction between the characters, and some of the things they say are actually very thought out, and the timing on them, you know, telling you to calm down and not to worry in that. And it's the characters. It's a different experience for a competitive game.
Exactly. Omen and Viper, for example. There's a lot of mystery surrounding how they know each other, where they've worked in the past. Very exciting.
Keep you enticed.
Yeah.
So we're on to Split here with the with Marsden again attacking first, looking like they want to hit this A site of Split. And the arrow's out, the info's out, and the pick's out. Remorse finding the first one and the second one.
Omen slowly coming down. Solomon goes down, and so does Rogue.
Thomas and Remorse making mince meat of this this Marsden team on the A site. Has finds a consolation frag, but that'll be the round for
Yep,
Team
that's
Sharks.
A good start for TSS yet again.
Yeah, familiar story so far, but I believe in Marsden. There's a bit more left in the fuel tank, I reckon.
Definitely. And so there's Sova instead of Brimstone.
Yeah, so
otherwise the
we're
entire...
we're seeing the same lineup from Sharks, and Marsden have just swapped out the Jet. The Jet is
for the
swapped to Brimstone. I don't know if I like to see two smoke heroes on this map, or really any map, except Ascent, but we'll see how they play it here. Brimstone, I really like Brimstone for Split. That sort of verticality and the ease to place those smokes. As Solomon, Rainer v Rainer, can't make it happen, losing to the
Remorse
Ghost
wins
there.
that one.
Yeah, Remorse
Cypher
healing
v
up
Cypher as well.
Puts it into a 3v3.
One enemy remaining.
Just the Omen remaining for the Marston
Arteria
team.
just wants these frags now. He can sniff them. He's not going to get it. Thomas picking up the 3-piece.
Can't defend this one.
Good start from Thomas here. Coming all the way from the A site to find that frag as well.
Remorse has been playing exceptionally well so far. Not disappointing us at all as viewers and casters.
We'll see what Bill does here on the... we were speccing him in the first game. We'll see what he does for his setup here. As we are going to get a force from Team Marsden. really want that taste of victory.
I'll crush your eyes.
Taking the Ghosts into the Vandals.
So I believe Cypher and Reyna are going to go A, and the others are going to go B. Playing a bit of a distraction game, I suppose. Just trying to confuse Cybershox.
Ateri is not letting go, and he's not going to check his corners.
Unfortunate.
The opponent raise.
That is a mistake that is very quickly punishable.
And Alec on the Sova firing back and finding another 2 frags, putting it back into a 3v3 for the
We see the Brimstone going sneakily to... No, he doesn't go towards B. He seems to be following Omen. B would have been... Well, they couldn't have known that B's free for them to plant right now.
Thomas finding a bit of a freebie on that raise. Just making a bit too much noise. Is he posting up in mid? He finds the second one. He's looking to make it another 3k.
I believe in Samo. Thomas.
Got Rogue Crow, DJL here. He's got all his abilities, but it's not looking good for him here.
Omen v Omen very, very soon. Let's see who gets the better end of that. Well, Thomas gets the better end of that deal.
He does pick up the 3k and the 3rd round for Team TSS Cybersharks. We'll see how Foggies is holding this B side here on the Cypher, where he likes to place his traps and his cameras.
Goes here.
I remember you trying to teach me this, Coppo.
That's a nice little setup there. He's taking the alternative. Instead of placing all the traps here like most people do, he's moved them a bit. Cypher is really important to mix up what you're doing, so you don't get too complacent.
Eagle-eyed.
Immediately gets Solomon.
That crosshair placement, yeah, just destroying Solomon on the Reyna there, even with the slow peak. And he finds the second one and a third one. Look at this crosshair.
Is this going to be a 4? What's going to happen? He knows where to look.
Questionable reload. But he's played Call of Duty and he knows that pulling out your secondary is faster than reloading. And finds himself a crispy little 4k there. Team Marsden's money.
Immediately becomes the top fragger.
Yeah,
Thomas.
that's a big round from him there. No, that was Foggy's. That was him getting on the board and getting 4 kills.
Oh.
From 0 to 4, nothing to greatness. Very unhealthy money for Marsden here, and they're not really working together to get a good buy. Just opting for these not as good guns, not as effective guns.
I love the deal. The Sheriff. It's a very cool gun.
Oh, don't get me wrong. The Sheriff is good fun to use, but it doesn't really hold quite a candle to a Vandal or a Phantom.
Definitely will not argue with you on that one.
Thomas pushing through the smoke and finding one, getting traded by Bill.
I wonder what they're saving their money for. Do they want to buy the Odin for the next round? Just go,
Oh, no,
you know.
nobody was saving that round. They all forced. So again, we see average money coming out of Marsden again, and they're going to keep forcing. They just need to work together. They don't need to panic here. They're only down a few rounds on this. Again, like Haven, very defense-sided this map. So you only need a few rounds to really be in it.
Who did I just see with 8,600? That's Foggies. Okay. It's got a lot of money over there.
Yeah, that's what happens when they win 5 rounds in a row. And they're not losing
and get
too
so many kills
lives.
as well.
Yeah. Terry doing a great job at locking down mid, and Floggies keeps pushing as well. Again, we've seen these quite average guns. And Bill finding the trade for Solomon again like last round, and Alec backing it back up.
Omen slowly retracting away. Going towards A sneakily, both the players working together. Reyna's gonna be waiting for them on the other side though. Brimstone keeping an eye behind. Whereas Cypher's...
I think the Sharks have heard this rotate here, and Remorse is ready. Finding one and the bomb. And there's one more just around this corner. He's ready and he finds him.
Unexpected loss for Marsden.
Yeah, hard to pull a 2v4 around like that.
Yeah, it is difficult to do
especially
that.
with that little map control. But we've got a few ults. Again, we got a mismatch buy coming out from Marsden here. They should mostly have good guns though. Be good to see Has buy himself a fancy gun here though. Get him some good firepower. Let's find this AWP. Let's see how he makes it happen on the start here. If he might find an early pick.
Cypher's going towards C. Everybody else seems to be going A, and that's why he dies first.
Yeah, they're pushing this B main very hard now. Alteria is about to find another couple,
Yep,
but Solomon too quick with the headshot.
The thing about the sewers is that they're super noisy. You cannot afford to
You can
not
tell
chip walls.
exactly where they are. Foggy's finding another. Marsden starting to crumble. The third going down for the team. And the last two will be revealed. Sova. This is the one reason I love Brimstone. Is ulting ropes. Yeah, no, you use your ult on ropes. And if he used his ult on ropes, he finds a triple kill there. But Boyby finds a triple anyway with the Raze ult. And a 1v1, but he doesn't know Remorse is behind him and he can't get on for the...
In spite of that amazing triple.
There's a triple coming out anyway. I told you that ropes is just danger zone. You do not want to be in there, especially when ults are getting thrown around. It's good economical damage, but yeah, it's pretty hard when they've won so many rounds in succession.
Is that the Bulldog that Solomon's going for? I'm not very good with the icons.
Solomon here, yeah, that's the Bulldog.
That's the Bulldog
Costs
indeed.
2,100. On Reyna though, you can get away with light armor. So due to her ability to heal, so it'd be nice to see him get that one tap potential in a Vandal or a Phantom. Alteria again, we've seen him before. He
Gets the intel, not yet.
He doesn't like to hold back with someone on his team pushing. Now when you aim down sight like this,
The
you
spike carrier is down.
yeah, that's down there.
Reyna slowly going to pick up the spike, might find the Omen over there.
Again, 4v2 situation. Not looking good for Marsden on the 8th round of split here.
Sandwiched between players over
But
there.
Solomon's found 2 in a row. It would have been really hard there, but he did have the opportunity to get out and heal up. Using both his abilities. So hard in the middle of a fight though.
A very nerve-wracking experience, I'm sure, for Cypher, but he's given away his possession by running in the sewers.
Yeah, Sharks have the bomb here, so they don't need to push. They don't need to do anything fancy. They just
Cypher
need to...
who has to come grab the spike from Omen. And Omen's right there waiting
the bomb's
for him.
in their spawn. They got 30 seconds, and Bill's holding shift walk. It's not looking good for Team Marsden here.
Omen's losing patience as well, trying to come where he expects Cypher to be, and...
This couldn't be good.
Unexpected, but very, very
He hasn't
incredible.
quite let them into the round. Bill with the big brain. Bill finds the first round for Marsden. What a clutch there. Alec just not expecting him to big brain on him there. Yeah.
Instead of going for the spike, going for the kill.
That was actually such a smart play there. Bill noticed that he only had about 12 seconds left. Not enough time to get from point here to point here. And managed to find the round for his team there. Unexpected victory, but Bill making it work. Another couple rounds and they're still in this game. Can't count them out yet. Team Marsden.
We never count anyone out.
So we're seeing good buys mostly coming out from Marsden. Again, they're struggling to find that money.
So the ult does it. It gets the Cypher.
Alec goes, "You're not doing that to me again, mate." And takes him out of the round early. So it looks like this Marsden team want to group up for a B hit here. As we'll see what transpires in mid. Flipped on the wrong person, sorry. Thomas. Finding 1, finding 2, and that'll be the round.
Which means that Marsden didn't manage to get any kills. There's 5 people till the end.
And again, the economy that we've talked about before just keeps strengthening for Cyber Sharks, and you can see Marsden there pretty much did the worst thing you can do after winning a round, and that's losing a round. Your economy is just in shambles at that point. We see some shotguns, some sheriffs, some scouts. Really not looking good. And a guardian. We've got one Vandal or Phantom for Team Marsden here. It is in the hands of Solomon, though. We've seen what he can do with a gun like that.
The hunt begins.
There's a Reyna ult. Can be deadly.
Here's Solomon with the Vandal. I'd like to see him not ADSing here. And that's why.
I thought it was a wallbang, but no, he could see him over there.
Great entry. But Remorse. Finding one on the flank.
They
Make
know
that
he's
two.
in there, Solomon.
Great spray control there from Solomon. He heals back up to 100. Turns it into
That's
a
the good thing
3v2
about
for him
Reyna.
here. Yeah. That's that ability to clutch up on it. One of the best clutch heroes in the game.
To be so self-sufficient as well, just like Phoenix being able to heal herself.
It's also what makes her one of the hardest characters to play in high-level gameplay because of how self-sufficient she is. She's a greedy, self-reliant sort of player. It doesn't want to work together.
That's why she's a vampire, hey.
And
A Mexican
speaking of
vampire.
vampires, she's just found her third. She's sniffing out a fourth here.
She did not check over there.
That's right.
So
Still the info, but she can't connect the spray there.
She was already low, so... that's-
Marsden really wanted to find the second round here.
I low-key want them to
And
win
they
as well.
should, and they
And
do.
win again, nice.
That's Bill.
That's 8v2 right now. We have 2 more rounds to go before the side switch.
Good performance from Bill so far. Really making it happen when they need it the most.
Could this be a comeback for Marsden? But you can really tell that TSS have the better comms. They play together, they go in together.
Yeah, that teamwork Mac control really working into their advantage here. Remorse, waiting for a sound. Waiting for his cue to pounce. And here's one
Loses
footstep.
patience.
Might be same
Reyna
thing
v
about to happen.
Reyna.
Yeah. And
Solomon gets this one.
he gets bested.
That's first blood. Reyna v Reyna.
That's the power of patience right there. That Reyna was waiting for a footstep, and the other Reyna was waiting for some aggressiveness.
Yep.
Punishes him.
Alteria almost signaling that he wants a fight over there. Spraying a little.
But here's Thomas, the great equaliser. Turning it from a 5v4 into a 4v3.
He's really low though. This Sage would have been nice, but she's not that much. You don't see her that much anymore. Maybe when Sky comes in.
Turned it back into a 3v3. But the bomb is down. Right in the middle of ropes. And
Amazing
Thomas
snipe
finding the
from
3k.
Thomas.
Yeah, he's just dominant from this position here. They just keep grabbing the op, giving it to Thomas, and then
seconds
just
left.
posting him up. It's working for him right now. Team Cyber Sharks looking to get their 9th
He's
round.
just hiding over there.
But Bill, we've seen him before. He's a bit of a clutch master. He's picked one off low. He doesn't know Alex coming behind. Oh, does he? And he finds him. He knows where the last is. He has to dash.
I'm
10
really
seconds
rooting for
left.
Bill
He has a
right now.
couple seconds.
Is he gonna get...
It takes 4 seconds to plant the bomb. He just needs to click 4, and he's done it. 4.2 seconds. And this Omen, 17 HP is all he's got to play with in this 1v1 situation.
Amazing
Are we
clutch.
going to see a 1v3 from Bill?
At this point, I really want him to win. I mean,
Thomas
Thomas is
might
really
get
low.
the jump. Oh,
But he
no.
has the AWP.
Oh, no. He hasn't got the weapon to clutch. Is he going to see him? Oh,
He
yes.
sees him.
Get Thomas. Oh, it's neck and
both
neck. He
sees-
gets the leg. Bill, playing the time. This is a smart decision here. Oh, no. Thomas, looking to stick it. You got to push this, Bill. Oh, and he lets him have it. Oh, that is well played by Thomas. How he makes it happen with the op,
Last
I'll never
round
know.
for the hash.
Well, I was really rooting
That
for
got my heart
Marsden
racing.
to win that one, but
I thought Bill had done it there on the 1v3
Yeah,
when
me
I saw
too.
the 15 HP.
he didn't push in though.
Yeah, he just... It would have been good to see when he had that whole bomb site to himself, when he ran there, he could have planted in the open and really given his team the advantage here.
Sometimes it's all about where you plant the spike, isn't it? Someone came here for you. I was sent here for Kopo. Hey, some fans you've got over here.
Good to see some support for some grassroots Valorant
Oh
here.
no, okay, that's fine.
As Bill the Barista really performing in this game here. Look at him go again, flick into the head of Alec Baboom.
This time TSS is left with Luke.
And there's trades coming all out for everyone here. It's a 2v3 situation now with Marsden having the advantage.
Even though TSS is one person less, they tend to play really well, so they might. Okay, so now it's Reyna versus Reyna and Omen.
Little 1v2 situation here. Marsden really need this round here, and they could set
He's
themselves
just running
up for
towards B right now. They can. Uh-oh, no, that and he's been stunned as well by the tripwire. Is he gonna do it?
Rogue Crow. Where's his teammate? He's got the flank.
Spike planted.
Solomon's heard that that little bit of information he's given away here.
One enemy remaining.
Remorse. Turning it into a 1v1. Not the situation you want here if you're Marsden. And Omen's given away his position. And that's
And this round,
that's
this
a nice
match
little clutch from Remorse. We've seen some support for him in the chat. We know why. I'm sure that's how Marsden's feeling right now.
Yep.
Nice little clutch from Remorse there. And that's the end of that half.
A
10-2.
very good player.
Yeah, dominant performance again from the
Switching
Sharks,
sides.
much like the first map.
Now we have them attacking. Remorse on the attack. Is he gonna be just as dominating as he was last round? Well, last half. Planning to go for B push. Everyone going in together.
Everyone in the server buying themselves a pistol, except for Thomas, getting himself some extra little bit of extra 25 HP there.
Little cute frenzy for the brimstone.
You're a fan of that frenzy, aren't you?
Nah, it just looks cute. I'm not a fan of it to use it.
It's not
But the
enjoyable.
ghost reigns supreme. Or the classic.
So we get into the most important round of the game so far, the pistol round. The second half from Remorse. Why'd we click off him? Finding that entry on their Omen. Really big to find, or one of their smoke heroes at least. As it looks like a B split. Remorse coming in from the top. Finding another. That's his
raise.
second for the round. Oh, and he's in a good position for a
Gets
third.
the Cypher as well.
One enemy remaining.
And the fourth. Is it there for him? It's not.
No.
Spike planted.
It's that dastardly other Reyna.
Oh no, the reload is a heavy price to pay.
And that'll be the 11th round for TSS Cyber Sharks. Really good performance from him so far today.
2 more wins and they might just win this. So let's hope that Marston can up their game now and compensate for all the losses so far. It is, though, realistically looking very difficult for Marston. I suppose it's important to remember, however, that Marston, this is still a friendly, and Marston doesn't have their top players playing right now.
It'd still be good to see them buying together. They've gone for a little bit of an average force there, opting not to buy good guns together. And another split coming out from the Cyber Sharks. You can see a little bit of practice for the TSS Cyber Sharks here. They've run a few strats together.
Gonna look back quickly. That's the thing with shotguns, that range.
The Bucky does have the ability to do a medium range right click though. And he's
Unfortunate.
left low HP, but Solomon with the deagle. Trying to turn this round around. Marsden.
If he gets 1 kill, nah, he doesn't.
But it's Remorse again. We've seen him clutch these before.
He's heal 100%.
For the 1v3 and the
clutch.
brimstone.
Brilliant.
Forgot he was playing Valorant there and accidentally had some smokes up.
Match point.
As I like to say, too busy overwatching when you should be CSing. In other words, you should be shooting him. Especially in a 1v1 there. Unfortunate round to give up, and it's sending us to match point there.
That's definitely a lesson I've learned very recently. To play less Overwatch and more like CS.
The shooting does the killing, not the abilities most of the time in Valorant.
Most of the time being the keyword. That's why I couldn't work with Breach, hey.
Yeah. So we see this match point. Big round coming up here. Cyber Sharks wanting to secure the instant trade coming out, turn it into a 4v4.
Cage triggered.
Gives away his position.
Froggy's trying to get this information here. And Remorse, it's just been so deadly on this Reyna. Finding Bill, the clutch master. Rogue and Solomon's crossfire though.
He's pushing in the middle of everybody over here.
But Remorse,
Wait,
he wants to say, I can 1v3 again.
Oh no.
He can't actually,
Well,
he's not allowed to.
I'm happy for Marston though.
Yeah, big round for
Great
Marston.
play for Solomon there.
We're seeing a bit of Reyna v Reyna action here, aren't we, today?
Both of the Reynas are very good indeed.
Yeah, really performing. Remorse though, just that
Top
edge for his
strikers for
team.
both the teams.
To be fair though, the hero does make it easy to frag. A frag being a kill for anybody new watching. So we're seeing a B hit here. Sorry, an A hit coming together.
Reyna seems to be behind. Perhaps for a distraction.
Yeah, really good flank spot up through mid there.
Raze is slowly coming behind though.
Cyber Sharks are just sending it out.
Oh no.
Thomas.
Unfortunate in spite of having the better gun.
Bill trying to find those headshots and just can't quite. With a 4v3 for the... sorry, make that a 4v2 Marsden. The task is getting a bit taller here.
Solomon goes down
Extremely
as well.
tall.
It's all on BWBB.
He's got to find this frag, and he can't. Remorse.
Attackers won, and they have with this won the entire
Series.
series
For today.
for today.
TSS Cyber Sharks taking out
Congratulations,
Marsden.
TSS. That was very, very well played. You certainly dominated.
So they should be going through to the semi-finals next week.
That's right. So we won't be having a third match today because TSS have just played so exceptionally well.
So yeah, we won't get to see the bind, unfortunately.
I was looking forward to it as well.
It is a great map to see some strats there. But Cyber Sharks taking out the map there, 2-0 over Marsden.
Yep.
Still a good performance from Marsden. Just like to see them starting to buy together a bit more, you know, getting that economy, getting everyone on the same page at least.
It's definitely worth keeping in mind that they did not have their best players in today.
Yeah, it's just a good
And in
friend.
spite of it all, they did put up a very good effort, especially from the Reyna.
Yeah, both Reynas really performing on both the maps there. And Bill, can't forget Bill and his clutches on that second map split there. It was a great performance from him.
Absolutely. So, what did you think? Entirety of it.
No, that was good. It was good to see those two teams fighting. A little bit of a rivalry going, but that should be all for today.
That should be all for today. And we have the winners. Very clear-cut winners. That's the Southport School. Going forward to the next match, and unfortunately for Marston, they will not be moving forward. They won't get another chance because this just is a single elimination bracket.
Yeah, no lower bracket for this tournament.
Yep.
But we'll see you guys again this time next week at
Thank
about
you so
4:15. Thank you very much.
Thank
XP
you, Copper.
Esports TV. Thank you, Vin.
Yep. And have a lovely evening.
Thanks,
everyone.
guys.
Goodbye.
Come back home.
I know the places.